All right, guys, I got a quick one for you. Now, look, this is kind of a hot topic here. Maybe a little bit hard to talk about, whatever, but look, Devin Haney, he puts out an interview on a major platform and says, I will never lose to a white boy in my life. He said more than that. Now, before we get into it, I'm going to show you my comments on social media, things like that, his exact quote. How do you feel about that? What do you think about that? Let me read the actual comment right here. Devin Haney, replying to a comment about Vasily Lomachenko. I would never lose to a white boy in my life. I don't care what nobody got to say. Can't no white boy beat me on any day of the week. Fight a white boy 10 times, gonna beat him 10 times, okay? Now, how do you feel about that? What do you think about that? Here's the thing, and by the way, let me read it. Lomachenko is a nice guy, taking the time out of his day to take a picture with a fan. Okay, I had to throw that in there. So here's the thing, guys. Now look, and we'll get to the comments, but, what if Lomachenko said that? What if Lomachenko said, I can, beat a black guy 10 times out of the day or 10 times, just basically reverse roles, and what would happen? Is there a double standard? And that's the argument a lot of people are making online right now. Let me get to some of these comments here, and there's, I don't know, hundreds of them. Okay, let me find it real quick. We're in my group. By the way, Counterpunch Boxing Talk on Facebook. You guys want to come check it out. And let's get to it. I'll read a few comments, and you can hear what people have to say right here. I wrote, well, I didn't think Devin Haney, I did like Devin Haney, but sorry, guys, I don't support racism. Bernard Hopkins said something similar. Remind me how that turned out. Okay, there's what he said. And just to read a few comments, let's see what the boxing fans have to say about this, okay? I am with you, didn't like it at all, and sure don't like when it's ignored when convenient, okay? Now reverse that and imagine if a white boxer said he'd never lose to a black boy, there would be an uproar. Okay, and again, there's a lot of black guys in here, agreeing with this. A bad look for the youngin'. Okay, racism has no place anywhere, let alone in sports. Unfortunately, Haney, I think I'll call him for now. He has the best white boy in the. You guys get it. Okay, here's what I wrote. Okay, this is what bothers me. If Gennady Golovkin said he would never lose to a black guy, he would get destroyed. So I don't understand why Devin Haney is getting a pass. And he said this comment on a major platform without any type of real backlash. I think it is stupid and beneath him, and I do. I think it was just an incredibly dumb thing to say. Could you imagine what those YouTube channels would do if a white boxer made a comment like that about someone else? I just don't understand the double standard. Okay, so, it goes on. This guy says, I was a fan, but for now I'm pulling for the other guy. And then Orlando, shout out, says in the term of white, or is the term white boy racist? I never thought so, just my 2 cents. And what I wrote back was, well, as a white boy, if someone called me a white boy, I have been called a white boy. Yes, I consider it somewhat racist. I mean, it's not the harshest thing you can call a white guy, but it is making it about skin color, and that's kind of the definition of racism. So yes, and I wrote, let me ask you this question, Orlando. Like I said, shout out to my friend. If I said there's no way a black boy could ever beat me, what would you think? And that's the thing, guys. My point is, the LDCB, whatever community, on YouTube, they would be shredding Gennady Golovkin if he said something like this. I mean, could you imagine if Lomachenko said it? I mean, like I said, just put the shoe on the other foot, reverse roles, however you want to say it. If Lomachenko said something like this, what would happen? Now, you guys know I'm an advocate against racism, okay? I'm strongly against it. And I think it was a dumb thing for him to say. I don't understand why he said it. The only thing I can think of, right, is that he said it because he was maybe trying to pander to a certain audience, to a certain media, different media platforms, to get their support. I mean, that's one possibility. I don't know. I just don't understand why. I think it's beneath him. I think it was a dumb thing to say. And I think honestly, he should probably apologize, if you want me to be completely honest. Because like I said, there's no need for that. And again, what would happen if Lomachenko said that about him? What would happen if this guy said it about that guy, but this guy said it about that guy, and nobody says a word? Okay, it is a double standard, and like I said, there's just no place for any of that in boxing or in the world for that matter. It was a dumb thing to say. And where's, Boxing Ego? Where's Dante's Boxing Nation? Where's 70? Where's the videos? Where's the outrage? Where's the backlash? There isn't. But what would happen if Golovkin said this, if Loma said this, if anyone said this about, any fighter from, a different race or whatever? Again, it seems to be a huge double standard. All right, guys, what do you think? Leave it below.